I'm here. I'm ready to go. I got my big sword. I got
What is this? Final Fantasy?
I got my bunny ears. I got my mirror shield. And you have to trust me that I've got my slippers on. I'm ready.
Oh, it's too warm.
I can't hold the controller like this. I've realized my mistake.
You're not playing Yoshi's Woolly World.
No, that's next week.
I have to figure that I'm gonna have to put some. I guess I can't carry the shield whilst I'm using the big sword.
So what you need to do is cut the controller in half.
This item works here, right?
I'm sorry, this doesn't seem to work right now.
No. These are very wobbly. I am gonna have to take them off, unfortunately.
My recommendation was going to be you cut the controller in half. You build one half of it into the sword handle and the other half into the back of the shield. It's basically the Wii.
Oh, I see. I separate out the controller into two parts.
Yeah. Like a Wiimote and nunchuck, yeah.
I see what you're saying. That's a choice. I love it.
It's definitely a choice.
Alright. Okay. Here we are.
Man, we look so much like traditional Zelda.
This is Zelda. It looks like exactly what traditional Zelda looks like.
Don't worry, this isn't even your final
form. My big sword. I've got my red tunic, and
a woman.
I've got my slippers. What's the problem?
Oh, good, yeah. Don't worry, you're going to be Fierce Deity Link soon. It's the boss fight, right?
What? The boss for the Fierce Deity boss fight?
I'm just referencing a different Zelda game, don't worry.
I believe that is the next one?
Maybe.
Is it the masky one? The Majora's. How have you pronounced that?
Majora's Mask title screen just freaked me out as a kid, and so I had to jam start as quickly as possible just so the mask didn't fly. Because the mask comes out of the darkness and like flies past through the camera, and I was like, no, not having that. Just got to jam start, get past the title screen.
You're not having this.
To not have my soul stolen or whatever. Cutscene time.
Which one is that?
First one you met, the light guy.
Oh, the dude who didn't have a dungeon, but could have. And
his dungeon got cut.
Okay. This is wow. I just saved the 6 sages to make a bridge. Really?
Yep.
Well, it's one of the components.
Okay. There's all right. If there's 6 evil barriers, I'll allow it. Fair enough.
Now the bridge looks a lot cooler on the DS than it does in the on the N64.
Okay.
Yeah, because I've got the guide open in case there's something I've forgotten that you stumble with at some point, and there's a picture of the bridge, and it looks way more rad.
It's not the worst.
Oh, it's pretty. Yeah, but this is a rainbow bridge with like decorations.
I do love the 1 foot up to test it. Not forgetting that we can do this. Okay, I can't climb back on. I'm sorry. What?
And that was it. That was the end of the journey.
Well, we know which timeline we're in then. No.
Do you have a basketball game prepared for when you can't beat Ganondork? Like NBA or whatever it is.
Do I? Maybe I'll figure. I'll have to have a look through my I don't think I have Totally Human Basketball, whatever that game is called.
You could just pop open some kind of like source game with physics and just play basketball in Gmod or whatever.
I've got several local multiplayer games which are sport related, so maybe now I know these nerds.
Welcome to the final challenge.
It looks like I can just run through. Okay, that was rude. That was...
You're like, oh, let me think about this. They're like, nah, we're good. We cut you.
I just exit. Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh, spooky.
Oh, look, an evil barrier.
A bunch of colours that are shooting towards the evil barrier.
How many barriers do you think there are, Jamie?
4.
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, no, I wonder if we've been told about the number of evil barriers.
I reckon there's exactly 4, and I reckon that there's a door.
Do you recognise which symbol that is?
That was orange, obviously. Which one's orange? That was Spirit?
Yeah, the one we did last was orange.
Okay, my plan was just to power on through. Oh, I see the problem.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Okay.
Testing it first. Learned his lessons.
Okay, look, the grab. There we go. Now, I could pull it the other
puzzle.
way. I could pull it left and right, but that would mean that I get hit. So instead, I'm just
Oh,
going
if
to
you
rely
pull
on
it,
my time.
if you pull it out the way, it will go past on the other side.
Yeah,
if
that
you
would
push
work.
it out of the way, it would have hit you. Yes.
Good point. But
The
I'll
spike
just be...
things are like my least favorite thing.
Ugh. Now, if at any point I
He's wearing
have
his
to...
fucking boots.
Yeah.
Look,
yeah,
if at any point I have to
he's
take off
annoying.
any of this kit, well, for the last fight, I guess, for a little puzzle, whatever. But if it's for the fight itself, I couldn't stop.
mean, what
I'm going to
happens
play the
if
Space
you're
Cam board
in...
game. I don't know why you said that, Bear, but you're completely right.
No, that's not what we're gonna do.
About there's the basketball option for if we lose the game, we need to go and do basketball time.
Aha! Land on its head.
Or just
not
next
quite.
to it, you know. I kind of gave away the gimmick of this place last time, and you've already kind of picked up on it when you've been told about 6 barriers.
Or mini dungeons or whatever.
But in a way, that means surely there is going to be a dungeon. That's the water dungeon.
Surely they would never do such a thing to me. The hero of...
I will never take these off.
Oh, I see. Well, oh yeah, okay, right. Power of big sword, huh? A chest. Maybe this will be the unique dungeon items, like drift around the chest.
Legend of Zelda 3 Tokyo Drift.
All right, I understand.
Unfortunately,
what you're
this is
telling me
number
to be a game.
5, I think. It's Loz, Adventure of Link, Link to the Past, Link's Awakening. This one, yes, it's 5. If you ignore Wand of Gamelon, Adventure of Zelda,
How dare you ignore Wand of Gamelon?
and whatever the other one on those things is.
Wand of Gamelon.
That didn't work how
Adventure
I
of
thought.
Zelda. There's one other, right?
Yes.
Can I press the button to make it detonate? Ooh. That wasn't a button. That was the attack button. Let me try this again. Okay.
Faces of Evil, that's it.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
These
Yeah,
are the faces of
Good.
evil. You must.
those games are
defeat
great
each.
as a spectator. I never want to play them though.
I'm sorry, what?
Driving a bomb tube.
That went off at an angle and just like curved around weirdly on the ceiling.
The hero of time, everybody.
Yep. The hero of these bomb shoes are wasting
Alright,
our
laugh it
time.
up, guys, but I'll be the one
There
that
we
kills
go.
Ganondork in the end.
Clipping onto making it. There are 3 things it can whack into it to explode. I think the 2 torches and the thing, and the first few ones you threw wove between them.
I used the C stick to see if pressing it again would detonate, and I assumed that's what worked. If not, and I just
I thought
aimed
it
it
hit- I
correctly,
thought it hit
that
the
was
torch,
very
yeah.
coincidental timing. Interesting.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Doesn't even flinch.
First of all, okay, seems good.
Just
seems good.
checking. Just checking. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, the game requires some form of portable, like self-generating
Yeah,
fire
wasn't
source.
that a optional? Wait a minute.
Well, you need it or Din's fire, I think.
How do I get my shield out with big?
Like, there is more than one fire source.
button
I
again?
think
That's the button.
yeah.
Nice. Okay. That'll do. Did anything bad happen for getting it wrong?
Yeah. Sorry.
That was very good timing on your part.
I heard. So the cutscene that opened the door, the start of the noise of it coming down happened before the cutscene.
Man, I'm still not used to the noise on those guys, and I've been avoiding them for
Like
like 6
it's like a
dungeons.
weird whooshing noise.
Kai, I
and-
see that you want to leave the room now that,
Oh,
like,
good timing,
shortly
Kai.
after starting a stream.
I'm pretty sure Kai is
Always the way.
on Ganon's side.
An agent of chaos? Is that what Kai is?
Kai's like, oh yeah, Ganon promised me belly scritches or whatever.
I think think I'm too late to press the clip that button, but if anyone did clip that, thank you.
You
Alright.
could, like,
Back
can you
in
clip
the
on
room. Thank you for
rewatches?
the outside.
I think so. Clips.
You're quite right. It is outside time. Let me move the mouse away. Oops. I guess we're playing a song now. Alright, let's
Right.
go. It was this door, wasn't it?
The orange one.
Have I got to redo these rooms?
I don't know. No.
Cool.
I probably have the information in the previous playthrough to know if you do or not, but I couldn't remember.
The old good at the game strategy.
Yep. I mean, you complete the room. There's no point not to.
Oh, and this one's... I don't know if Spooky Man's still around, but if he is, see you later.
You'd have to stay around to find out.
Interesting.
Ooh, magic.
Magic potions.
Mm.
A nut.
Oh, there is a piece of information. Well, yeah. Oh, I don't know if we topped up. We did top up on fairies at the end of last session, right?
I guess we'll find
I
out.
think so.
I think that was what we did right at the end.
You say that like that's going to be relevant at any point in this stream. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, we
obviously
could have
through it.
topped up on potions that give
Actually, I
an
wanted
entire
this.
health and mana bar.
All right.
That was the other option. We have enough money for it.
So I got given a nut. Other
And a potion.
potential solutions.
Always a good.
And a potion. And for my final trick, I'm gonna try this.
I'm wondering if the
A
game
down,
you told us
a
how to solve this
right
last
down.
session, and when we talking to Zelda, and we might have just forgotten. Would you like to walk to the Desert Colossus?
If that's the question I get asked, the answer is no.
Can't
Interesting.
walk there.
I was kind of hoping it would do something. Alright, okay, what about the Fixel song? This song
Genuinely
works
trying-
everywhere.
But-
Alright, I've got one more song that works everywhere.
Yes, the final piece of the puzzle to defeating the King of Evil is to summon a scarecrow where his brain was.
Could have worked. You never know. Alright, okay. Alright.
Yeah, I'm trying to, like, I've known the solution to this for so long.
Other potential options. I can't equip the bunny hood, so that's no good to me. Is it just whack it with the Master Sword? That doesn't seem likely, but I mean, you know. Okay.
Eventually I will just tell you once you've thrown enough random things at it.
Have we been told this? Have I been told this?
I'm trying to remember if you've been told this. You were given an item at the end of last session. A very important item. Just before Zelda got kidnapped. Yeah, right. That's what I thought.
Yeah. I don't think it's obvious.
Well, I'm not sure if that conversation directly states what the item does or not.
I found the magic elsewhere. Oh no, did I find this?
You found that at the Desert Colossus.
Ah, okay.
Or next to it.
Alright. Yes, that does ring a bell. Let's see. Items. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. When did I get this? I don't remember.
You were handed them by Princess Zelda.
Was I now? Alright, okay.
Yes.
So it's not that. Alright, fair enough.
Yeah. And you were told, I believe, something about them being able to...
They defeat evil or some bollocks, so no one really cared.
Yeah.
It wasn't important, I don't think.
No.
My favourite...
My favourite Fire Emblem game.
Yep.
Yes,
The
my
Sage of
favourite
Sand.
The Sage of Teleportation. I thought I couldn't warp here.
Yeah, but you can be warped.
Yeah.
In this world, it's warp or be warped.
Alrighty then, I guess we'll just continue on around.
Yeah, to make them all fit, they're all like different tiers, because otherwise they'd probably bump into each other. Not all of them on different tiers, but a lot of them.
Grab.
Sorry to say it, Eddie, but you're not strong enough yet.
What do you mean? Well, I don't.
You're not strong enough yet.
I have like every item in the game. What do you mean?
Oh no, you don't.
I have.
You don't have the fourth bottle, Eddie.
You're right. I don't have the fourth bottle.
You
I
can't
don't
pick
have
that
the
up until you have
upgraded
the fourth
bomb bag or whatever, whichever the nut bag.
Some
I
of the
don't
quivers
remember.
we're missing out on. You're way more,
Upgraded nut bag
prepared
is
than I
not a
was.
sentence I was
Upgraded
expecting
nut
today.
bag is my favourite treat.
It's
Yeah, some of
there's
the
an album in there somewhere.
Zelda's face is very, very pointy.
Nut bag would
Realizing
be...
at certain angles. Triforce of Gains. Yeah, the Triforce of Power has been replaced with the Triforce of Gains. You are expecting some shenanigans from Shenanigans.
Shenanadorf, please. Shenanadorf.
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 Sorry. Shenanadorf, the King of Thieves. Shenanigan and King of Evil. Got it. So yeah, this room is you're meant to do it with the slippers, I believe, and therefore having them on ahead of time it really helps get across these gaps. Doing this without actually, there's something you're just not getting because you're wearing the slippers. The platform in the middle, like the long one with all the branches, sinks if you stand on it without the slippers. This one.
Really?
Over to, like platforms that slowly descend. Yeah.
Yeah, like the ones on the side at the moment. Why is there
I believe the central one also sinks. If you
I was just gonna absolutely ignore you, but you want some now. You've asked. Oh, I see how it is.
Easy.
That's quite a long way to go.
It is, isn't it?
You gotta try these things, you know.
You do.
Not sure if our buddy's strong enough to be coming.
Let's just
I mean,
switch
the
off.
scarecrow, not you. Oh yeah, but that means that like you have in the background is much more.
Yeah, true. It is gonna hurt my eyes a bit more. Is my bigger concern.
Yeah. Also, you are now like your face is quite obvious in the thing, but like the background's descended into darkness.
It has.
Yeah.
It's
It's quite nice.
I guess we'll
take
find
it.
out what's happening with my lights in a bit. Hang on a minute.
Unfortunately, with this room, getting reset by the lava also resets the gems, which is a bit of a pain. I guess the point is, you need to work out a way of getting them where you're not throwing yourself into the abyss.
Yeah, I guess that is a solution.
Like going to this one that's really far away, if you got to it but couldn't make it back, that would kind of defeat the point.
Nice. Get these potions back. Okay, so there's a way to get over there. Okay. Curiouser and curiouser.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Okay. I can't move that at the moment. There's a hook. Okay, you gotta calm down. Why is there a hook platform here?
I don't know. Maybe it's to get back over from over there. When you go over there and realise that you can't go through the door.
What if I can go through the door and the door was the illusion the whole time? Oh, hey.
You get a conversation from Navi about strong iron bars.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks, Navi. I never would have guessed that one.
I guess that is the only way back. Is it? Certainly looks it. Okay. Let's go! Oh.
That was weird. Don't worry. You're fine.
The grabbing ledges post hook is very inconsistent, let's say.
Yeah. You need to know which way to push the stick to make it more consistent, but when the camera is shifting around, it's hard to do that.
Okay, just checking that didn't work.
Indeed.
Puzzle.
Well, it's a puzzle.
I don't have a lot of ideas for right now.
That's understandable. Just
Sort of...
exploring the castle, finding all the tiny skulls that live in the depths.
Do I need to be able to move this? I'm not strong enough to move this. Do I need to be able to... How's moving that going to help me get over there? Is it going to? Alright, calm down. Can I have to this? Didn't think so.
Yeah, sorry, it's not soft and catchy. Yes, I agree.
I think this is still too far away. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm fairly confident it is. I can get over, like, maybe this gap. Okay, excuse me, there's a science. Yeah, okay, that's pretty much...
You can get over a bit longer than that gap because you can catch on the drop down.
Yeah, but that's approximately the distance I can go.
Yeah.
Free magic forever, though?
Yeah, you found an exploit. You have infinite magic power.
Now all you need to do is use it.
To turn it into money, somehow.
No. Okay, I guess we just got our bow out now. That's fine.
At least the game does have first person without getting the bow out.
Okay, I can't see
At some
anything
point.
around.
I'll say so. But not yet.
Alright.
Let him cook in the hot room.
My solution is go somewhere else.
That is totally understandable. There are multiple doors that you have not been
There are
through.
multiple doors, and you've informed me that there is an item which I do not have.
Wonder if it's something to do with the fact that there's a thing you are not yet capable of doing. That you have tried multiple times.
Lad. Okay. Hello.
I can't remember which door it's behind.
What the heck?
This is the purple room.
Ah.
It's all spooky-like.
Okay, not too much going on yet.
And that skull does not make skull noises. It's like...
I assume this is a hook, so yeah. Just not too much going on. Interesting.
Unfortunately, the hookshot travel time is going to make hitting that thing with the hookshot very difficult. Doable, probably.
Can I hook to that thing? Okay, this looks like...
Indeed.
Oh.
That doesn't look good.
You should find out what's at the bottom of the pit.
I don't think I will.
It's pet.
Yeah.
That's how Smash works.
Yeah, you lose a stock, right? And then become pit.
I hope this works. I think that's... Is that close enough to light it? Who knows? That was...
Yeah, I think the fire arrows, while
I
kind
see.
of optional, are not actually optional, because I don't think you'd have enough fire from Din's fire to do all of these.
All of these?
Well, you've just found 2 different locations where fire arrows were helpful, right?
Oh yeah,
The one in the ceiling as well. I guess you do have a lot of magic potions getting chugged out. Ice arrows are entirely optional. No.
I didn't need that anyway. Nor that.
No.
Is this like interesting, interesting. Don't know if this is a makeable jump. Well,
If there's a one way to find out.
And
that was
that's
sad.
not make the
for
jump.
me.
At least you've solved the first bit of the room. And not run out of arrows. If you're going to keep throwing all the ammo drops off the side of the thing.
That's the plan. Are there more platforms over? There are more platforms over here. Okay, excuse me.
Ooh, risky.
I'm good at video games. Oh, there was some more down there. Interesting. But I also know that these actually exist now. Some of these.
Now, sometimes this path that's coming up, you're going to do it in one because you're a pro gamer, but it's a bit of a pain if you don't have any. Yeah, if your slippers are going to have a bit of a problem with it.
Oh yeah, this thing.
So, as I was finishing Dark Souls, one of the more annoying parts of the game is invisible staircases. There are invisible walkways like this, but in Dark Souls, you just have to kind of look for the very small sparkles
Ah, right. At least there's something.
of rainfalls that tells you where it is.
There's a invisible path across a gap in A Link to the Past, if I'm remembering correctly, where I don't think there's any way of revealing it. You just need to know the shape of it. I think you're told the shape of it somewhere else.
Is there one down there?
Good question.
How do I get back if I go there?
Also, good question. You're good at these questions.
Oh,
But are you good at the answer?
So far, it's been okay.
Ever.
I think there's a. Cool. That works. Seemed fine. Give me that mana back. Nice. Oops, missed. Oops,
Give it up on Big Goron Sword. It's hammer all the way now.
Hammer for now. Until I have to put it away. Ka-chow!
Who are you? I can't remember the name of the character who says ka-chow, damn it.
Lightning McQueen!
Lightning McQueen, there we go. Jeez, I'm bad at references. I'm just kind of sitting back and just enjoying watching you.
Whatever that was.
Normally, isn't. I
That
just
was,
talk a lot. More,
what's her face? Old lady, Sage village lady, Kakariko village lady, right?
Her name was Impa.
That one. That was her, right?
She is a recurring character across the series in many different forms. Sometimes she's a badass ninja like she is here, and in other ones she's just an old lady. And sometimes she's an old lady who was once a badass ninja.
2 to go.
There's going to be a problem.
Is it worth pointing out that problem, or?
Let's do the other things first, I guess. I don't think I think that problem will rear its head shortly.
Oh wait.
Oh man, they're 2 shots with Big Goron Sword. That's
The
pretty good.
old red fire thing, whatever I do.
Blue fire, red eyes.
Blue fire, red ice? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that means I need a bottle empty. Excuse me. Cool. Ah.
Yeah, there's just random chests in this dungeon. And it's like, yeah, I'm gonna bait you over here to where the icicles are.
Look,
for a
stop.
heart.
Why are there so many of them?
They regrow.
Okay, I'm gonna need to drink. I'm gonna need to consume a fairy, aren't I?
Drink a fairy, yes.
A cheeky chug-a-lug of a fairy?
Oh, you let it out. It's gone now.
Well, I guess I'll just have to have a cheeky chug-a-lug of this fire instead.
So if you got the 4th bottle, then you'd be AO good.
Yeah.
AO good. Well, I still have 1 fewer fairies than I would have had. Ooh, that's a frame rate mess.
Ooh,
Is there another chest there? Ooh, that's just got a heart.
You can like top up on blue potions or whatever if you want.
Oh, okay. One of these, eh? Cool.
2 minutes.
Alright.
Good luck.
What have I got to achieve? Let's have a look.
2 minutes to ice puzzles.
Okay, alright. So I need to get some cubes up.
They might only be pushable. I think they're only pushable.
Oh,
Because if you grab them, they'd
these
slide you, which would be a bit weird.
these things. Okay, right. I
Yeah.
might need a couple of attempts at this, but that's fine, right?
And then there's always doing that, which I do as well.
So does that fill up? What I want to find out is does that does fill up the hole? Okay, cool.
Oh, fairy.
Oh, whoops. Oh well. I need some blue fire that makes there's stuff up there, so I actually.
Yeah, right.
Okay, let's.
A new Valor Fairy.
think
It's one of the ones I
about
remember.
this. So I can't. I've messed this up because I now can't push this. So let's just take a bit of time to think about it instead.
You might have to push it over the edge, although if you push it over the edge, it might reset.
Let's find out.
I think the ones in the other place did.
Ooh. So I need to. Oh, okay. This is pretty good. I'm gonna need to go grab some blue fire, but I think then this one. I think I've got this right.
Actually, if you're grabbing blue fire from the other room, the room might reset.
Yeah, I'm expecting so, but is this what I need to do? This looks like what I need to do. Nice.
That looks about right.
Cool. Alright, let's go grab some blue fire.
Maybe the fairy will
Stop the
reset.
annoying beep.
Yeah. It's for everything under a minute, which is half of the time.
Yeah, it's half the time.
Well, I guess I just better be good.
Seeing as you did it even after you gave up and just thought about it, you have a lot of time to spare.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to move this one.
They're like, our ice physics are annoying, and the grab climb button is also a bit of an annoyance, so I guess we'll just give you lots of leeway.
Give you those big cubes.
I do kind of like the N64 probably would have benefited from having kept the SNES controller like ABXY layout in that area. Just having two buttons in that space was very didn't utilize the space very much. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
The N64 controller is...
I love it. It's great. Everyone else seems to hate it.
It's a classic, but...
Let me in.
It could have done away with the entire left-hand third of it, though. Yeah.
It's also designed for someone with 3 hands.
Yeah. That's what. Yeah.
Wait. You don't have 3 hands?
Well, the point is, it's meant to be like if you hold right and left, it's an old controller with a D-pad, and if you hold middle and right, it's a controller with a joystick, right? But like, very few games that came out on it wanted you to use the D-pad.
Look, friends, I did it without a single beep going off. Are you proud of me?
Very.
I'm very proud of you. What a gamer.
As the heart hits you. Oh, nice little top up.
Yeah, not
The
bad.
little potions barely give you anything. Jeez.
I've got so much mana.
Yeah, you do have most of the upgrades in the game.
Yeah, that's true.
Wasn't it fortunate? The water one
Oh, I
didn't
remember.
require you to go underwater.
That is convenient. I
You
didn't have to
didn't
take
have
on my
to
boot.
swap or your tunic. They just put the ice cavern mechanics here without an actual reference to the water temple.
I'll take it. Alright, that's 3 of the 4.
But
Wait,
sometimes
hang
you
on.
just have to know
Yeah.
that that's the best that you could do.
You've gone in there, it's like, yes, there are 3 levels to the water in this part of the dungeon. Good luck.
That's 3 of the 4 done, and here's the 4th one.
Yep. Oh look, the other one over there is already cleared, so you're pretty much, pretty much done.
Pretty much done.
Easy. Yeah, so yeah, the analog was good for. Well, I preferred the analog in general. I guess you do get more grip on the outer two. I don't know. I liked it, but pretty much just didn't use the left-hand side of the controller. What's in here?
Rupees.
Crap.
Trap?
It's been magic.
Oh,
Oh, it is rupees. Okay. I was gonna say it needs to be something that provides you with what you need for this room. So, and it wasn't. It was just money.
It wasn't. It was just money.
I guess I just
spotted
didn't
one
play
up
any.
top there.
I didn't play any fighting games on the N64, so I don't.
Rude.
I guess D-pads are good for fighting games, but like, I guess the one I did was Smash, and that wasn't doing that with the D-pad.
Excuse me.
There we go.
Yeah, you don't try and set light to the legs of the torch. You're trying to set light to
I
the
mean,
top.
you see the explosion of fire. I think it's.
Oh yeah, the explosion fire is huge.
Oh hey. Oh, fans.
Big fan of yours, Eddie. I still use the joystick for all of those. Be careful, there's a behemoth right there. Also a hole.
Not a big fan of this level.
Oh, I haven't thought this through at all.
This could take a few attempts.
It's a lot of hot air. Let's have a
One's
flow.
going.
I don't know how to get to. How do I get to that?
Question. Yeah, but like I guess if you see the controller that has more grips and you can use it once because it's like options. It's not actually as bad if the options do get used. Instead, you can just have the nunchuck where the option one is one that you unplug and plug in.
Oh, okay. That's a bit rude.
It might have cut
Yeah.
out at the last second because they're
I
not
love
on all the
climbing
time.
puzzles.
What are you trying to show me? Oh, time to go. I gotta kill this man again. I gotta kill this man.
Yeah, he does drop a bomb if the bomb stays on the platform for you.
Seems unlikely, doesn't it?
Mm.
Okay, so while this is off, I want to grab this one, and then I want to stop it. Ooh!
That was weird.
Zelda, please.
The hover boots
Are the best boots.
kind
yeah.
of screwed you over there. You'd have been able to stop on the spot without them. That one's on you. Rather than the
I don't think it is. I
Bears
think
have
I'm
got-
playing the game optimally. Kill the bad guy without being dead.
Yeah.
That is the long-term plan, don't get me wrong. It's just not the short-term plan. Ooh! I really don't want to take off my nice boot, though.
Doable without the boot. It's doable with the boots
I know.
because you've almost done it multiple times.
I'm burning through bombs, though.
Ganon doesn't
I think
take
you're
any
learning the
bombs.
speed run
Ganondork
right now.
doesn't take any bombs to kill.
I hope he doesn't, otherwise... You know, we haven't tried this. What'd this do? What did it do?
It did do something, and the thing it did has been on screen, but you have not spotted it yet.
Ah.
There you go.
That's convenient.
Yeah. It gets the one that you didn't know how to get.
Fan off. Good. Grab. Nice. Ooh.
Flash the Corpse is an interesting spell.
Oh my word. That was... Oh, well, that's at least that stays.
Oh,
I guess.
that's handy, yeah. See, that makes that fan not required because you could just hook to this.
Cool. Still gonna kill this nerd though.
Yeah, unless you were really skilled with the slidey boots, and you could just like
Glide around him.
drift around it. Yeah.
As we know, I am a professional gamer.
Look, if it never sees you, it will never shoot you with the beam.
Okay, we're just gonna absolutely nail it this time.
Okay. Go. Nail it.
I don't know if it... I thought... I was starting to drift. I thought it was time to go.
You do know you can get that one from the central pillar, right? You know how you walk between the one on the left and the one in the middle. You know how it's the same distance.
Now, all of the words you're saying make logical sense.
Yeah, like there's a loop. You found a loop around the room that you can take, but you might not even have to do the last step if you just there you go. I've seen you die to this fan on the right here too many times.
All right. Okay.
Did it.
I'm gonna wait for the.
Finally.
Yeah, I think this one will blow you over to it, but I could be wrong. Actually, it seems does not spin as fast as the other one, so maybe
Oh,
it is,
you've turned me around, game. That's fine.
which is ideal.
Nice. That makes up for all of the hearts I lost in that room.
Definitely, yep. And the magic to top you up. You ready to
Just
shoot
enough.
the green one?
I am. And see, Saria.
Yep.
I mean Zelda.
Yep, Zelda, yeah.
Zelda.
It's weird that all the songs are like Zelda's Lullaby, Zelda's Song, Zelda's Song, Song
I
of
know, right?
Zelda,
Yeah.
Song of Zelda.
Huh. Nice.
I think we are now hitting the point where a prior mistake could be a problem.
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never made any mistakes. Every
I'm
decision I've
gonna
made
let,
in
I'm
this
gonna let
game
you
have been perfect
roam a
and
bit
flawless.
to see. You might figure it out.
Okay,
When it's
so,
the only option left, it might be a thing that's I don't know. We'll see.
okay, so we've done all 4 of the things, but there's 2 more in the dungeon, so I guess they're just new elements that Ganondorf created.
I mean, I thought you're forgetting your bro.
My big
Also,
bro.
you've been into well, actually, you've been into some number of them. Some number you haven't. You've been into one that you haven't completed yet.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah,
That's what I was looking for.
and that's your bro.
Oh, it is.
However,
Oh, bros.
there's something else going on here that's a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, this big tower of Preserved by Magic is a bit of a
Yes,
problem.
yes, definitely that.
Also, this is being blocked.
Yes. And also, the room that you've tried and
A theory
not
has been
succeeded at
hatched.
also has one of these going on.
It does. A theory has been hatched.
Yeah.
Will it go anywhere? Time will tell. Ocarina of Time will tell.
You're
Maybe
gonna
I
come
can
back
just
and-
wander straight through this.
They
I'm
thought
glad
of
it
that
wasn't. I'm glad it wasn't just a barrier that damaged me.
one.
Oh, hey, friends.
Eddie, where
I
you going?
Link never completed the final dungeon.
See, I was wondering if there was another zone outside, because this is the inside of Ganon's Fort.
Oh yeah, no, I thought you were leaving entirely. I thought you were just
That
leaving.
was the plan.
That's why I was asking where you were going. Where are you going?
No, it isn't just kill those.
You
that's
can't. Let me put it this way: you can't come back here as a kid. There's a different castle here.
Yeah, what? Yeah, I know.
I thought you were like Ocarina of Time will tell.
Oh, right. I see what you. I see
But
the.
no,
I
you're
see
not.
the confusion.
Because I thought you were going to leave and come back as a kid, which is. I'm just telling you straight up, no.
No, that isn't the plan. No, the plan, in fact, is well, you know, I'm gonna see if there's anything else out here. Basically, is the plan.
At some point, Alex and I are going to say something.
Yeah.
What do you think, Alex?
I think that
Look, what's that up there? Bones? Or adventure? What's this
Oh yeah, no,
over
there's something over here you haven't done yet.
Bones?
Yeah.
Or
It's
adventure?
another one of these big
I
rocks.
can't get through that, you ass!
We've seen that big rock before, actually. I like what's behind that big rock. It's really helpful. It speeds up the game quite a bit.
Is it bones or
yeah.
adventure?
no.
Look,
No.
bones or adventure.
I'm gonna give you a hint, Eddie. There's something
Not
you've
Na'vi, give
seen
me a hint
in
first.
Ganondorf's tower that you decided not to do.
I don't think that's true. I think I've done everything.
You've done everything.
You don't know everything.
I decided not to do.
Yes.
I
You
decided not
very
to complete.
actively considered something and decided not to do it.
Was it jump to
We
my
have
death?
you on record, even though we don't have a clip of it. Maybe we should have clipped it just for this conversation.
Right. Okay. Brain doing a brain. Now, I
Okay.
assume all of these will stay. Otherwise, like
Yeah, all the barriers should stay.
Otherwise, I've really messed myself up here.
Yeah, this
I
one's
think we
sort of
just said something.
I turned this clean one stream into a multi-stream process.
Yeah, you know
Right.
all the solutions now. You can beat them quite quickly if you need to redo
Okay,
them.
so things that I haven't done that you've in here, presumably in here. I haven't completed the fire room. I couldn't figure out how to get to the one of the gems. And I assume I needed the gauntlets for it. I don't have any other thoughts there. You told me to see what was on the floor over here, and I said no, that's death. So maybe you're telling me to just jump to let's go.
No, this is just a pit.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
A dark pit.
All right.
Oh, it's my favourite Smash character.
Oh, hang on a minute. There was a thing in there that I didn't whack. Maybe that's what it is. Because I couldn't figure out how to get there. Oop, don't.
What confuses me with this one is one of the other things has hidden, like some hidden stuff. This one has these hidden things, but they're not hidden by the Eye of Truth, the thing that's associated with this dungeon. They're hidden by lighting a torch.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's
Sometimes there's more than one ways to get a hidden thing.
Yeah, I guess these parts are hidden by the Eye of Truth, so it's fine.
Okay.
Hmm. It just there are lots of chests and buttons and stuff around this dungeon. Some of which you don't have to press or whatever. But
Oh, this is a big chest.
The one you specifically
Yeah.
chose to skip out of all of the things you could have skipped this dungeon is the unique item chest.
That is very me.
Like now
It's
you've
like
got.
I'll do absolutely everything required, like not
Yeah.
required in the game, but the one thing that's required, I will avoid assuming it's not
All
required.
cost. It must be just a heart or something.
I guess I can just afford to die now.
And you might be able to hook the like.
Can you?
Yeah, you've been able to hook them in the past,
Oh, nice. Got him.
but it just isn't close enough to. It just isn't close enough to the front of the dungeon. Also, you can.
God damn it.
Gonna get bored. Oh shit.
No, not the tunic. I will. Okay, sorry. We got a side quest real
It
fast.
can't eat the shield because the shield is unique.
That's fine, but I do have. Oh yeah, it spits it back out. Thank fuck for that.
You have enough money to go and buy a replacement. Don't worry.
I was gonna.
I
You
think
also
need it for
have.
fire, don't you?
Actually, yeah, the
Oh.
fire room might be. The fire room might actually need it. Also, yeah, this thing that you can shoot to get all the platforms back, including the one that separate the big chest thing to where you are now, is visible throughout the entire room.
Oh, okay.
So you can get the platforms back from anywhere, and some of them lead down to that switch you stood on. Some of these platforms.
Yes, I did see that there were a couple of platforms.
That's the
I think there's
tower.
also a torch at the other end of the room.
Alrighty, let's go do the one we've already. I was gonna say Big Bro.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, part of me would have found it funny if we let you wander off an adventure around Hyrule looking for a solution, but I don't.
Part of
think
you
the
would
stream
have,
been
and-
fitted.
And the other part would have been like, hey, you said that you were going to finish this game.
Like this
and
is a
now
real
we've got-
waste of content time,
Yep.
and we're all to blame. That
That was mean,
Did
cruel,
decide
and
to-
unusual.
You did
mean,
decide
okay.
to go up where the fire was.
so my intent there was knowing that I needed to grab the. That's rude. Knowing that I couldn't just run onto it and had to grab the ledge, I thought I'll aim for the fire so that the time that I spend grabbing and pulling myself up, the fire will
that
be
makes sense.
where I am. However, instead,
Fire has a
yeah,
big hitbox
yeah,
than is apparent,
instead I got roasted.
quite literally.
Pun intended.
You got toasted.
Okay, that too, I guess. I will slash you up, lads. Okay, you're in the wrong. You're in a bit of an inconvenient spot. But I have a big sword. What have you got?
Lots of magic for you.
Yeah, I'll take it. Oop.
It's all good. Ooh. Yeah, this room is a lot worse without using the hover boots. So good on you for having them
Yeah.
prepped.
The best boot.
Looking
You
at the
ready?
walkthrough, apparently
Oh
you
my
can
word! Yeet,
get
I
the
guess.
last piece while standing in the
Actually-
middle platform that sinks.
Hmm.
And if you're not wearing the boots, the middle platform will sink during the cutscene. It shows the door opening.
Oh, it's pretty good. Yeah, no, the throwing the giant rock thing is one of my favorite things in this game. It is just so extra.
I thought it was
Yeah.
gonna be. I didn't realize it. Yeah, it is so extra.
Notably, don't forget the big rock outside of Ganon's tower. I do that every time. You need to be very. I'd recommend getting that one before the cutscene so you can be in full
They're all
control.
got. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, so the door's open, yeah. Fair enough.
I did
I've
think I was
always
gonna have to
thought of
redo
that.
it there, though.
Yeah, no, once the door's got, the door's got. But yeah, don't forget the big rock outside of Ganon's tower that you saw when you went out there as a thing you can now do.
Oh yeah. I bet it will be a great epilogue to the game and definitely not worth doing before we beat Ganondorf.
I'd recommend it
Zelda.
before you fight Zelda, yes. I
Uh,
recommend it before you
Shenandoah.
do anything else, to be honest.
It's an interesting move. Is it the fourth bottle?
No, sorry.
I know
The
what
fourth
the fourth
bottle
bottle is.
we've had the option of, and we've
Hey,
run
big
away.
bro.
Oh, big bro. It's actually the way that now I've played the game multiple times. My approach to this dungeon is to come in, find the gauntlets, go out, do that rock, and then come in and finish
But
the rest.
Jamie, you have to. Oh, lights are back on. You have to not find the gauntlets in order to find the
Oh,
gauntlets.
yes.
So how does
Yes,
that make
of course.
sense?
Good point. Good point.
You can't run in and just find the gauntlets. Okay, lights are just. Lights. Okay, would do. My lighting
We're
is.
doing this in the dark.
Good thing.
The other
the
option is you could
PC
do this one if
infected.
you want.
I mean, let's see
Just
where I
look at
yeet the rock, I guess, and then we'll go and grab the thing before I forget about it.
I just love it. Oh.
Yay!
Strong lad.
Oh, okay.
That could have been dangerous.
I guess it will just disintegrate into the ground.
Disintegrate, yeah. Yeah, you could do this one while you're here if you want. It's not. It's not
I'm never gonna do that one.
required for. Okay, fair enough.
Interesting.
Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah.
I highly recommend the thing outside. It's easy to forget because it's a thing that's outside that requires the gauntlets. It's the only thing outside of Ganon's tower that's got those big rocks, I think.
Okay.
So I don't think they open up like anything other than this. So it's super easy to forget.
Yeah, legit. Thankfully, it's nice and nearby.
Yeah, I think that's on purpose.
Can I pick up these immovable small rocks?
I don't know. Almost like there's a third color of these rocks that you haven't been able to do with anything else.
Oh my word.
Oh, that means there is one in Kakariko that you found that was up on the top. That's what that color that the hammer and the bombs don't work on, and these gloves would.
Ah,
I do not know what's underneath them. Probably nothing important.
Probably
'cause
nothing,
I
I
don't
don't
know what's underneath it.
Yeet. Well, now it's in the way again.
Yep.
Guess I'll go and throw it again.
Are you ready for your final appearance of a lovely, lovely lady?
Nice!
Oh yeah, you're gonna say. It would be a cool Easter egg if playing the Scarecrow song in the fountain made the Scarecrow appear in the fountain.
The scarecrow.
That would be
song.
very fun.
Make the scarab appear like the fairy.
Yes, like floating in the air with a
Doing
screech.
its pose.
Yeah.
And it would tell me I was going to have a bad time.
Keep posing to assert dominance.
Hello.
I mean, Scarecrow has to. Hello there. I also three pigtails is a style, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Gotta respect
Good
the three
point.
pigtails.
The Fairy of Courage. What were the other ones?
you've had multiple different. There's a wisdom, a power, and then there's multiple magic ones that give
Lights
you
are
magic
back on. This is the
spells.
slowest raid I've ever been a part of. It helps my defense power. What does that even mean?
That means that you take half as much damage from anything, I believe. I think it's half.
I think it is halves all damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ganondork ain't gonna know what hit him.
Pretty handy. To be honest, I don't know how many hearts of damage the final boss does per attack because I've never fought it without this. The speedrunners almost certainly do, but I have never.
Yeah.
I've never fought it without this.
Oh, this stick does the 1,000 damage.
You know, I'm starting to fancy my chances of achieving the good timeline.
Have you also appreciated your sweet golden fists?
Did you get the ferry, by the way? I think you got another bottle, right?
What? There was a fairy?
In the fountain.
Where?
Fairy fountain. It's full of
What?
fairies.
Is it? Where? There's no fairies in here. What
Yeah,
do you
no,
mean?
they don't. No, it's fine.
There's no ferry.
Okay.
You meant to catch the big one,
Oh.
but then she left. You just weren't.
Yeah.
Just weren't.
Yeah.
Two,
Just put her
3
in the
fast,
bottle.
5 me.
Yep. How we found it? Right. We've had.
Let's seal
We just
that
checked
back
the
up
fairy
so
fountain. We've had
Ganondorf can't make use of it.
magic meter and spin attack. We've had Din's fire. We've had Aurora's wind. We've had the magic meter upgrade. We've had Mary's love, and we've had the... Yes. That is all the
I'm
great
so
fairies. We've seen all of them. Like, it's not used for anything with these rocks, but, you know, it's cool to be able to do it.
Yeah. There's probably some shortcuts somewhere or something. Where that bridge? Alright, which sage have I not rescued? Is it the goon? The
goon.
one that doesn't have a temple?
Yeah, the one that, this next area is a kind of well, not a reference per se, but like a
A reference to something that never existed.
yeah, basically, it's like it's a allusion to what the Temple of Light might have been if it was in the game.
Oh, fair enough. Hit. We are going to be fighting Ganondorf on two fairies in the bottles rather. Ah!
You know what that noise is? Not a good noise. Yeah.
Oh, all the chests are real though. Oh no, not you.
It's the final boss.
My nemesis!
Not even the big sword can get it. Coming for you. Oh no, okay. Yeah, they normally perch higher up, so them like perching on the chests just to be cool means they're actually easier to deal with.
Yeah,
They don't
very
like
much,
go
very
out of
much
Z attack, Z range.
Okay. What's in the rest of
Okay.
these chests then?
Good question.
All
Probably
mimics.
just rupees. Or a trap. Take some damage. Oh, cool. That's handy. Just random shit. May as well get
Yeah,
all
just
my
in case-
random shit. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no, you're right on the fact that some of them
They're
are
all mimics.
Alright, that's enough of that. Arrows was the important thing. Wait.
So yeah, so the first room of the light thing is like hidden objects, and so there'd have been like Eye of Truth puzzles or whatever.
Okay.
Remember, that's like if that's it, if that one room is like the aesthetic and the thing, but, you know, maybe it's.
Wow,
more.
what a puzzle this was.
Just remember the song. Yep. Yeah.
Oh, I've got a minute. Great. Okay.
Got a minute, which means the entire timer except the first second
Beep.
is under the beat point. It's not percentage of timer. It's if you're under a minute.
Okay, that's a little bit rude.
Navi wanted to tell
Just
you about.
turn around when it hits you, so you know.
Yeah. Oh, and then
Are they
but no,
bouncing back and forth
they
now?
also bounce off each other.
Oh, okay.
They did bounce off us, yes, but they are now bouncing off each other in a slightly different rhythm to before.
How do I get up? Ah, there we
Well,
go.
no, they were going the same way as each other, weren't
How
they?
do I look up?
They were.
Yeah. So now you've caused them to. Yeah. Of course.
Now the question was, how do I get to that one? And the answer was, look up.
Man, your head just clipped through that.
There's
that
more?
feeling.
Link,
Who's Link?
Zelda. Blip, blip.
Ah!
Yeah, is he say it the floor?
No, don't know! You
Oh,
fool!
boots, boots.
The boots. Oh, the boots almost got you there. Oh.
Oh, I still have
we
to be
had a
able to
nice big-
leave.
Had a nice big build up to you managing it and
Oh,
nope.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, it is already open.
On a rock.
Mmm.
I wonder. Guess what?
Oh, you bastard! Ah! I hate those things. I can never spot them.
It's like, oh, I can hear a familiar rushing noise.
You keep telling me there's a noise, and I still don't know what it is.
If you want, when you next go into that room, run around and see if you can hear the noise. Because if you're
That's too
moving when
late.
it drops, it misses you.
Right, I understand.
Because there have been times when you haven't noticed them, but you've been moving, so it hasn't been bad.
Yes.
But yeah, no, that room is, you're like, oh yeah, there's something up here. Let me just get the Eye of Truth out. Huh? Should I go through that? Oh,
Yes,
should
I
have gone
should
through
have.
that before the game got me. The lack of pots is also meant to be a hint that this isn't the right one. I guess footsteps might cover the noise up, but
Oh, there. Right, there's like a windy, whooshy noise.
yes, I've had it.
Ah,
like,
bastard. Ah, I'll see you later.
I've had it like etched into my
Ah.
brain since a young age, so I know that like it panics me, even though I 100% know how to handle them.
Cool. Alright.
Into the light one of these.
And there was no sage. It was Ganondork the whole time. I mean, I mean, Zeldorf the whole time.
Yeah, I get the feeling that
Telling me to hurry. Why have I got to hurry?
it might have.
No,
yeah,
they,
no,
they
there's,
just
there
can't
isn't.
pronounce array.
Hooray!
I think like they might have, if they'd
bit.
taken the time and developed the additional temple, that they might have had a different person in that slot.
Yeah, fair.
Like another character you get to meet and know, but
Or
That's
fleshed
the
out that
user.
character in some way.
yeah, it's all fleshed out rare, yeah. Right, the sages have done their bit. Are you ready to do your bit?
Nope.
Are you ready to
Leaves
learn some
goes
attack
out.
patterns?
Goes and plays basketball. Lots of bridges. Ganon likes bridges.
I'm leaving. Oh no, the bad boys!
Ooh, they just wound up their attack there.
Okay, alright. Alright. Okay.
As door design goes, I'm not sure if Ganondorf checked with like OSHA about the teeth in the bottom of the door.
It's fine.
Yeah, I think that Ganon should have checked with Oshi. Alright, I am going to do
Yeah.
a cheeky save state here for health reasons.
Oh, it's okay. You should go in because you're not done yet.
Oh.
Welcome to actually Ganon's tower and your nemesis.
I'm leaving. Oh, I don't want to. Ganon wins.
So, timer, quick Majora's Mask.
Ganon wins. I give up if there's these nerds here.
Yeah, they're one of the earliest enemies you fight, and they're like here to the end. No, Ganondorf should summon them in battle.
That would be the worst. Don't give him ideas. Whose side are you on?
In the Link to the Past, he does in fact summon fire bats. I guess the question is, does he summon them in this game?
Just gonna go swinging. Where'd that one that... Where's he gone? Ooh, a heart.
Yeah, I think these are meant to top you up.
Should have picked an easier enemy if I wanted to top me up. Haha, big sword prevails again.
Alright, maxed out on arrows. Nearly maxed out on hearts.
What are
Nearly
you
maxed
telling me
out
to...
on...
Oh, that's what you're telling me to look at.
Oh, all good. Maxed out on hearts. Nice plush carpet. Good music. Very quiet at the moment.
Running past enemies is not in Eddie's recovery.
No, no.
What? Okay.
You ready for a progression of sword fight?
Very.
Well, one of them might be a sword, but at least these aren't bad. Also, you do have a big sword, and these things have no defensive mechanism.
No. Pretty easy, really. Nice.
Which door did you come in?
Oh no, I spun myself around. Oh no, I've really spun myself around now.
Yeah, I believe the carpet is the way to go.
It also went up the stairs. Oh, this is just a weird camera angle.
So as you climb the tower, the music gets more audible, and it's one of my favourite Zelda tracks.
Oh, that's cool. Hmm.
And it's diegetic, which is even better.
Ah, good use of diegetic.
Get my blood sugar.
Oh.
It's fine.
Oh, I see. I got it. It just took me a minute. I was focusing on
Good joke.
It's good enough! Just like every joke that makes it into to anything we do, it's good enough.
It's a clue that wouldn't be allowed in just one. Sounds like isn't allowed.
True. Also, it's a made-up word. No, it isn't.
Yeah.
Sorry, it wasn't. It wasn't.
No,
No, wait, no.
no, yes, these
You're
are
right.
both made
Sorry.
up. Alex themselves made up the
It's
concept
made up.
of diabetes.
Don't worry about it. Just
I don't
stop
know why. I
taking
just like I
medication.
knew you slammed together diabetic and diegetic, and I just assumed that in hindsight my brain went, oh, they probably just like did a portmanteau and therefore made it up. Like no, they're too close to need a portmanteau.
They're just a word.
Yes, I'm going to portmanteau diegetic diabetic. The portmanteau I've come up with is diegetic. Like,
Oh, I gotta fight two. Okay, can I
Just-
just fight
yeah.
one of you at a time? Ow.
yeah,
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think you meant to, but yes. Don't worry, you have big sword. Man, the dark nuts in other games, rather than these iron knuckles, which just have axes, definitely benefit from having swords and entries to the game.
Ah, I thought I did the side jump, but it didn't work out for me. You did?
One down.
You did. You did. Oh, nice. That's
Yeah,
what
these
I
ones
thought.
aren't going to turn out to be Navarro. This
Whoa,
one's Navarro
what a juke.
instead. That was very good.
Dark Souls iframes, let's go.
You should take off all your clothes so you can roll better.
Yeah.
Absolutely never.
It's like, Eddie takes us through how to jinx yourself 101. Scream, Dark Souls Ice.
I'm a professional gamer and an amateur entertainer. What do you want from me?
The murder of...
I want that on a shirt. Professional gamer, amateur entertainer. We don't have
Technically,
merch.
seeing as Twitch paid us
When
a
we
bit...
do our merch, we got to get that one.
Yeah, I do like that. We did get paid by Twitch a tiny amount, so I guess...
That is why I've been claiming. I can now claim that I am a professional gamer. We have been paid a
Are
small
you also
amount
not
by
a...
Twitch.
Wait, but Twitch is an entertainment platform.
I don't know what you're... Wait, boss key. This seems like a suitable time to save state.
There we go. And it's not even the last door.
Well, no, of course not.
There's too many doors in these games.
I'm never gonna have to fight Ganondork. He's just like leading me through multiple dungeons, and when I complete all of his puzzles, he'll be like, "Ah, congratulations, you're the smartest. You
You're the
deserve
smartest
the
dungeon
Triforce
lad."
of." Yeah, which I am, as we know. Okay.
He's
Useful, but
our
there's-
top.
Yeah, it's useful. There's lots of top-up stuff here.
Oh, yeah, I wonder if
Why
something
not?
big's about to happen.
Nah, definitely not. I'm just gonna climb this and nothing's gonna happen.
Nothing's going to happen.
Nothing's gonna happen.
I think Zelda's
He
gonna be
hasn't
up
seen-
here. I'm gonna save the day. There's nothing to climb to.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, you.
Nothing's going to happen.
Oh, I love the boots trying to activate on the drop. That's pretty good.
Should I top all the way up?
I don't know. Do you want to top all the way up?
I do.
I'm not sure if they reset or not. But if you need to like top up later.
I won't
you're
get
more-
back to that. This is the final fight. This is it. I've got a save state if it turns out that that's not the case. You know?
You might want to save state again. Not through this door. Don't worry. You can go through this door. There's gonna be an if your approach is that it's at the top of these stairs that you might want to do it. And now I'm gonna listen to the music.
I was going to make a backwards long jump joke, but I'll let you listen to the music.
You can if you want.
That's how you do it, right?
Yep.
What,
Otherwise,
like
it's just
there is a way of
like
doing
it.
this with a bomb and a jump that like sends you flying really fast or whatever.
Alright,
Yeah.
now I want the save state.
Yeah.
Alright.
Now this is still not the last door. No, I mean, well, it's the last door before Ganondork. I'll tell you that.
I'm not in
The
control.
music's
It's a
loud.
cutscene. What's happened? Lonk? I mean,
Well-
Zoldonk?
That thing I was saying. Here's a giant organ.
Dude knows how to how to make an entrance. I've made
Yeah,
the
dude knows how to villain.
Hmm.
He's been up here all 700 years.
Oh look, it's my one save state. I don't know what it is.
I like how it brings
Alright.
in the health bar just to set you up.
Where's the pedal?
Magic.
Combining into one again. Why would they do that though?
Because he's going to kill you.
Only 7 years ago. I've been asleep for
Again,
700
yeah.
years, dude. I need to remind people this.
This bit still works, definitely. We should keep doing this bit.
He tried to
Why?
fall out for
If
you.
you didn't expect that, why have you kidnapped Zelda and lured Zelda here? You know, I'm pretty sure that was part of the plan.
I'm going to
Oh,
quickly
level up.
mute myself to close the window without ruining everyone's audio.
Sensible. Meanwhile,
All good.
I'll win this fight pretty quickly.
Yep.
Just to take his cape off.
No, he did a swoosh
He's
around.
still got it on, he just swoosh it around, yeah.
To return them to you. You never owned them in the first place.
Return them.
Oh no, this is the fight, I guess.
So that you're dead. You didn't dodge. You're dead now. It's a single hit kill.
Fair enough. I didn't realise there was a quick time event in there. Didn't specify. Navi, when have you ever helped me?
A few times there have been Navi hints that actually helped you.
Okay. Ah,
Right, King of
a
Evil.
floaty lad. Let's. Oh, all right. Thanks for the heads. Okie dokie.
You know that room you were in
I knew
earlier?
nothing was going to happen.
Interesting. Now what?
You know how there was nothing you could climb up to?
I see. Oh,
Yeah.
alrighty then, up we go. Isn't this fun? Fun, riveting gameplay.
I've never... I assume, well, it makes sense that it can happen, being on the blocks that fall down when that first happens. I guess it's quite likely
Hey,
to start in the middle.
Ooh, see ya.
I've never tried the boots in this fight. They actually let you get across the gap without having to jump.
How do I focus on? I can't focus on this nerd. What's going on?
He's destroyed your lock-on, his one weakness. I'd have
Alright.
pressed that one.
Okay, that didn't work. Alright, let's try this. Nice.
Time for some tennis. You've got practice quite a few sessions ago. I would recommend the corners because they give you a longer distance from him to react.
It's more telling how close it is than reaction time.
Yes, fair.
Can I give him a pop?
You,
Did I miss my chance?
you took a shot. A shot. Oh, good. I'm generally not very good at this tennis.
Okay, that doesn't seem to...
I recommend hitting his body before you go up
I
and
can
down.
have my sword out. How much a mistake.
It gives you time to like get back up.
Keep laughing, nerd. I'm not sure what the score is in this tennis match, but I'm pretty sure I'm losing.
Okay, there are multiple games and sets and matches, right?
Yeah.
I guess there's only one match.
There's only one game.
No, game is the middle. The match is the overall one. Game
Yeah.
is the.
Oh, I can log on to him now. Ah.
You have not the most magic meter left.
Oh, interesting. Well, I'll just go get some pots from downstairs. Ooh. Why is that so difficult to achieve?
Probably because old game with bad aiming.
Yeah, why don't they just...
I guess I
Make the
should have
game really
mastered,
easy
just
again.
spent like 6 streams mastering those archery contests and stuff.
Yeah.
The horse
So I can do it quicker. And that one too. I just hope that his foot would be good enough.
Epic music. Tennis match for the ages. I don't really want to ruin it by like going over the top of it.
Let's just try this.
Correct. Good idea. That will save a lot of arrows.
Whoop. Alright, I'm just gonna run away from this blast while I get to a corner. Thank you.
I don't even like tennis very much.
I think it's fun to watch. Not this tennis. This is a bad viewing experience. Oh, that's not the right item. Ah.
Right.
Oh, did I get him in time?
Oh no! You got it right at the end. Nice. Staying too late because I didn't want to like waste an arrow.
No, I want to fight you some more. Alright. Oh, a new move. Oh,
Yeah.
I see what's happening here.
There's a little bit less arena. It's also why I recommend the corners.
But you've got floaty boot though.
Do you have floaty boot? Who would win?
Big of evil or floaty boot.
Oh wait, I gotta do this first. No, I missed this. No, I missed my chance. I made that cool though. But I'm catching back up on the tennis match, so...
I have not been keeping score.
No. Dad, if you have, please let us know now. Or forever hold your peace.
When Eddie decides to do like full-on editing for this one episode and has a tennis score across the bottom.
Guess what I'm not doing?
That thing I just said.
That thing you just said. Alright, when's the next phase of this fight? Or is this the entire fight?
Some other moves he's got. I don't know what triggers him using them. I like them. He doesn't use my favourite move yet. Maybe he never will if you've got the sword as your main, the big sword as your main output.
Big sword is good, dude. Always use big sword.
Yeah, okay, you got him.
You defeated Ganon.
There's
well
no
done.
way. There's no way this is a one-phase fight. There's no way.
There is a cool move he does later in the fight, which I guess you didn't randomize into doing.
Defeated Ganon.
There's no way.
No, in this fight
There's
that you
no
just
way.
had, where he like shoots like 5 tennis balls at you, and you have to spin attack to hit them back.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's cool.
like looks really epic, and because you did so much damage in so little time, he didn't get a chance to use it.
Wait. There's no way this is. There's
Yeah,
no
you've won
way
the
that.
game. Well done.
There's no way. There's no way. I'm not having this.
You defeated Ganondorf. Well done.
No, there's no way I've defeated that. This is like phase
Final
2.
boss of every single Zelda game, Ganondorf.
No, I know, but there's no way. There's no way that's the end of the game. Like that fight was too basic. Like the Phantom Ganon fight was more interesting than that fight.
I find that fight you just had interesting normally because I don't have the big Goron sword.
He is
I don't know.
definitely dead, says Zelda.
You'd be surprised.
Well, he's got one last try.
Is it to not be dead? Oh, okay.
It's to collapse the tower on you.
Alright, fair enough.
You ready for a timed escape sequence?
Oh, good. Follow Zelda. Alrighty then.
You have 3 of these minutes. And I don't know where these rocks are coming from, to be honest.
They're being summoned.
Let's go, girl.
Yeah.
You know what? Do I really need to follow you? We're about the same speed. Have you
Just
got...
have the ability to open doors.
Yeah.
That's handy, otherwise this would be a right arse.
You could have run out of the tower, leaving Zelda behind.
I could have. I didn't.
There'd be one Zelda left. It would be fine.
Oh, don't
I
don't
guess.
cower, I'm just taking a bit of damage. I'll be fine. Let's go. This camera is all shaking so much.
Yeah. It's to get you in.
What you doing over there?
You're doing okay. Without the hover boot, some of those jumps get a bit weird because the camera's like,
Look, best boot. What do I want me to
runs
tell you?
out.
They're the
Yeah.
best boot in the game.
you're gonna win the game. You're gonna get to the bottom of this, having won the game and having worn slippers the whole time.
Yeah, well, yeah, Slippers the entire
Having
time.
never
Big-
taken the slippers off the moment.
Slippers,
since the
big
moment you
sword,
won.
red tunic, the perfect combo.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I
That's the one
briefly,
that gets me.
I think I briefly climbed on top of her head.
Without the boost, I would like jump, like Zelda tries to like jump at a weird angle and I end up falling down off the tower and die.
Why pause to look around? Oh, okay. Look, guys,
You've got big sword.
I ain't got the time for this shit, nerds.
Final boss of Ocarina of Time. 2 Staffles. Nice.
I will take this damage if it means I can get someone. Oh, I need to look. Stop putting your shield up. There we go.
Defeated by the skeleton that could not.
Oh, nice. I'll grab some of them. I got time, I expect.
You have 1 minute 35 remaining. So only 34 seconds until the blooper noise fixed up.
Deep.
I feel like I was pretty efficient in that fight, so if grabbing those hearts is the difference between making it or not, then like this is hard.
It might be the difference between getting the beeping noise or not.
Ah, I'm not that worried about that. I'm a professional gamer, not a professional speedrunner.
Yeah, you
Not
get,
yet.
you only get the good ending if you do it before 1 minute 30.
The
That wasn't possible.
the thing that slows you down is whenever you take damage, she stops moving, and so you can do very well to not be hit by boulders all the time because that's what like slows you down.
Fair enough.
She's just using generic like magic to open iron doors.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, you ass. No!
The beats there.
What's the bug?
Get out of here.
I think if you hadn't picked up the hearts and the Redead hadn't got you, maybe you would have done it
What, without
into.
leaps?
Yeah.
Maybe. Not sure. I think
Solid.
I lost maybe 15 seconds to that, but but not 20.
There you go. Well done.
The boy
Yeah.
can escape an exploding
Now
shimmer.
here's phase 2 of Ganondorf. I'm ready. I'm so ready.
My favourite thing about this is Ganondorf's tower here collapses in such a perfect way where it all like fits into each other as it collapses. That it's like he's designed it to do this.
If you're a boss, you gotta have that kind of interior design so that you can clean up after yourself.
Yeah.
If you're gonna take over the world, you don't want to make the cleanup job difficult.
Okay. No. I take it. I take the point. You're correct. I just realised how spooky I look right now.
You do look quite
Yeah.
spooky. I just noticed that.
There we go. Oh, now there's just a big shadow. There we go. Because I started the stream using some outdoors light, and that went away.
Right, fair enough. Yeah, I tend to not rely on that, especially since it was getting stormy earlier, or threatening to get stormy.
Oh, we had our storms already.
Ooh.
Yeah, we had a tendril of agony.
Yeah, it's fun. That's what someone would say just before phase 2 of the boss fight started.
We won. Well done.
It's fine, Navi. You've never helped me in a fight, at least.
Well, she did come and help. You started being able to Z target him eventually.
Wait a
Oh,
second.
is that what that was?
Navi is the Z target.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna wander over here since that's what the game was indicating.
Yeah, I've been using very specific wording on some of the things I've been saying.
Yeah, phase 2 of it's phase 2 again.
Ganondorf. This looks
Yeah.
like a boss arena.
It's not phase 2 of Ganondorf, no.
No.
Right, Shenanandorf. Wrong sword, bucko.
Phase 1 of Ganon.
Oh, the piggy boy.
Piggy boy. Yeah.
Nice. Ah, now this looks like a final boss. Not the Master Sword. What will I do without that? Pulls out.
Yeah, the
second
big
sword.
Goron sword does kind of make the fight a lot different. Having a backup sword is kind of cheating.
Game shouldn't have made the backup sword so critical. Hang on.
But this is chronologically the first time Ganon appears.
Cool. Right.
Ah,
Okay.
yeah.
Sword out. I'd like to. Oops. I'd like to not do this. I'd like to Z target this here. Okay.
I destroyed some of the scenery that had bombs in it.
What does this do? Nothing. Cool. Oh, you want me to hit that? Oh, okay, cool. Ooh. Why do you stop Z targeting when I pull the bow out? Can I shoot you in the face? Maybe. Okay. Alright.
Based on the colour flashing, shooting in the face did not hurt him, but it still had an effect.
It still seemed to like blind him or stun him or something.
Yeah, this is what you want. You want a big open arena with lightning, and fire, and ruins. Big pig man.
Tradition.
Yeah, when I was commenting on the tower collapsing, how it collapses so nicely, it becomes this nice flat arena.
Oh, I see. Oh, that wasn't the plan. Got away with it. Oh, interesting.
Did not know they were climbable. Can destroy them though.
Well, I guess we'll just take a ferry.
Why would that
tail,
want to be
though?
fairies?
Get the stabbing.
Oh, the camera loves you.
I don't understand why I didn't get that stabbing, but you know, we'll chase him round. We'll try again. We'll shoot him in the face. Get our big sword out, and we'll do a jump attack. More damage. It seems to be.
Yeah, I
one
think
hit
you were
all the
too
time.
close to the previous one. You jumped over it or past it.
It does seem like having a sword is a bit cheating. Oops.
Yes.
Am I supposed to not have a sword?
Yeah, you're not meant to have the Master Sword. If you
How
have
do I
got the
hurt
sword,
him then?
You can use the Megaton hammer on his tail, for example.
Yeah.
Oh, other things.
I think arrows to the light arrows to the tail also hurt him. I think.
Presumably.
But Bigger on Sword does just.
They have a magic fast. So.
They do.
Yes.
I'm running. You know, I've got like half magic.
I don't know if any of these ruins have magic in them. If you read. Like the one that had berries in it.
They get better, otherwise it's gonna be real awkward. In a couple
At some
more
point,
attacks.
you'll get very annoyed at you hitting his tail.
You reckon I'm gonna? No, I think he loves me hitting his tail.
Oh, those got arrows.
You go grab
There's
some
a
arrows
magic
real
behind him.
fast.
No, it's not. No.
Please focus on the tail so I can actually give it a tick. Oh!
Tail time.
I also know I've seen some of the speedrun strats, and it involves encoding a jump attack's damage into something and then doing it like because there's some silly thing with there's an attack where it does the damage of the last sort of attack you did or something, and you can just like run up to his tail and hit it like 100 times with the power of a jump attack or something
Yeah.
stupid. He just melts.
It does feel like, hey, I've demonstrated I can do this without taking any damage. We have something else to do now, Gareth.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit that way.
Like now.
Alright. That was good. I just about ran out of
Definitely
magic.
defeated Ganon.
Definitely not another phase in this fight. The Master Sword is here. Why do I need... Do I need... Okay, alright. I'm assuming... I guess it is an important sword. Why did you throw it to me? Where is... Yeah. Just spend some time miring.
It is the Sword of Evil's thing.
Yeah, fair enough. I guess I do gotta use it at some point.
I did see someone talking about how they just refuse to pick it up for as long as possible until the game like effectively forces you to pick it up.
Right.
Because if you take too long grabbing it there, the fire comes back.
Yeah. I'm gonna swap to it because I assume it is required for winning the game.
Also, you've been hit once, right, for 2 hearts, so you'd be taking 4 hearts a hit without the armor. So defense upgrade.
We're gonna destroy this.
Look,
Magic,
it's
you
full of
absolute
magic.
champion. I will take a hit if it means getting all the magic. Okay, alright. That's a little bit rude, friend.
Use some of those Dark Souls iframes.
Yeah. And I'm going to be honest, I forgot that the light arrows to the face stunned him.
This fight would be a pain in the ass if that was...
It is. I got his tail without stunning him.
I think I managed to do that once right at the start. I can't
Yeah.
figure out how to repeat that.
As you know, like, the fight isn't the most difficult fight.
No.
It is
Oh,
more.
well, look at that snoot bouncing around. Oh.
It's what it represents at the end of the story. Like this was a big
badass.
culmination when I first completed this game.
I'm using my magical power. Use your sword.
It is again a very special
Yeah.
sword.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Oh no. Quick. Zelda, do a stab.
Do a stab. There's a lot of very important stabs in the Zelda game.
Stab. Or slash, I guess. That works too. Oh, there's a stab. Alright. Nicely done. Oh no! Phase 3! Here we go! The thrashing phrase. Now.
The thrashing phrase.
The thrashing phrase. Oh, that's sending it into the Jamie of the Evil realm.
Yeah.
That's fine.
They unfortunately, Ganon is now immortal, and
What?
so the best they can do is seal him.
Why is Ganon immortal?
Part of his wish when he got the Triforce, I guess.
But I
Or
thought
part
he
of
didn't get
becoming
the wish
50.
because he couldn't control
He,
it.
he
as
got
such, like,
he
have
got
one
his
piece of it.
wish, but he couldn't hold on to the whole Triforce.
Right. What?
Anyway,
Okay.
he gets sealed.
Alright. Bizarre.
You get to watch this shot of him.
You. You know your brain sometimes does an autofill. I saw a CU.
Oh. Oh.
You! Curse you!
I also do like that because of our name choice. He said, curse you Zelda, curse you sages, curse you Zelda.
Apart from the games where he isn't, great. I'm so glad that they're consistent. Alright, what was he going on about? Descendants or something? Oh dear. Alright.
I just curse your descendants, lol.
Yep.
So, he gained the Triforce of Power fairly arbitrarily. How do we remove? How do we suck that out?
How do we remove that? If we did that, then we'd solve the series.
There is a thing later where they try to.
Oh really? So hang on, the Triforce, this mystical artifact that's existed for like millennia, presumably.
Sure.
The first dudes to ever grab it, like that's where the Triforce is now, stuck in these three people.
Well, no, you're going to die of old age. You're not mortal.
This seems unfair.
Mm.
You're going to have surprisingly similar-looking descendants, though, almost as if there's some kind of reincarnation.
Are they also going to be called Zelda?
Yes.
Every single one.
All of them, yeah.
For a time, suspicious thing to say.
So you asked why there was 3 timelines.
Twilight Princess.
This conversation will give me the information I need to explain why there are 3 and not
Oh really?
2.
Or not like infinite, because
Sure.
time. You tried to control the Sacred Realm? Why would you do such a thing? Okay.
Now, I'm trying to remember how much information they give you and how much it has to be filled in. Here we are.
Sure, let's find out. It's relatively early. Close the door of time. That's fine, I've got a better sword anyway. Ah, here we go. This sounds like it might be a timeline explanation. You see, time is like a wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey.
I wonder where you got that quote from.
From this game, actually.
Yes. Yeah, a guy turns up on a TV and...
Okay, cool, great. Original time, interesting. Not the Ocarina, why would I... Oh. 3D polygonal hands just clasping together.
I like, they've got a certain charm to them.
Yeah.
They worked with what they had.
Yeah,
do
no,
look-
I mean, like, for its time, this game still
Again,
looks
you can
and plays
see
incredibly.
the skybox move around.
Yeah. It's okay, one of my favourite games of all time that only came out like 3 years ago or whatever. You can see the box that the conversations are happening in move around in the background. It's extremely jarring in a game where everything looks a lot better.
Regain your lost
I'm
time.
assuming that's Fire Emblem.
Yeah, Three Houses conversations have very obvious background boxes.
Also, like the obvious city backgrounds in FF7 Remake are really like stylistically good, I think.
Fair enough, yeah.
Anyway,
I was just playing Zelda's Lullaby. They didn't let me time travel. It's a low,
Bye-bye.
pitched version of it. Way to thank
You
yourself.
never get to come back.
Never?
Okay,
No.
they didn't give as much information as I thought. Yeah,
I guess I'll just age the regular way then.
Yeah, but here's the problem. You go back and close the...
secret ending.
Supposedly, you go back, you close the door, and you solve the Ganondorf problem differently.
What, by Ganondork getting access to the secret
Yes.
realm? Okay.
And so, so now there's a timeline that just seen.
I would like to point out actually that paradoxes don't exist in the game, as is proved by the Song of Storms, which we taught to someone after we learnt it from ourselves.
But that doesn't mean paradoxes don't exist. That just means that paradoxes don't break anything.
Yeah. And therefore, there are no. Don't worry about the timelines, just because it doesn't matter.
Therefore, don't worry about it.
Yeah, you go back, you solve it via other means, and then there's a kid timeline where none of this happened effectively. An adult timeline which you've just been at and saved people in, and then, as we discussed, the timeline where you fail at the final boss
The
somehow.
timeline popularly referred to as the basketball timeline, where you die in the final fight.
Which is difficult to do. It's not that hard a fight. It's more of a thematic ending than a challenging one.
If you
per
lose
se,
to
especially with that many
Ganon
parts.
rather than Ganondorf, does that affect the timeline at all?
I don't
Or is it the same
know which
outcome,
one.
essentially?
I don't know which one it. I assume it's the Ganon one because I assume you lose to Ganon because all of the timelines have Ganon in them.
So also, Ganon is not Ganondorf.
Well, the defining feature is he generally gets referred to as Ganondorf.
Ganon is Ganondorf's nobody,
and Ganon is his big demon.
Okay, but like,
generally.
I mean, so what is Ganon? Just like a manifestation of the Triforce of Power, like the evil
he's the same guy. He like
look at this guy.
He's the same guy.
Oh yeah, Secretary.
Ah.
If we ever get around to Wind Waker, you get to see him grown up.
The early games.
In actual fact, I think they might even refer to human Ganondorf as Ganon in some games. They're not very consistent with it. It doesn't really matter. It is the same character.
Oh right, is that like the original Legend of Zelda exists in the Fallen Hero timeline, as you put it? Is that, and then whatever the sequel, the second game, the second Legend of Zelda game, whatever it's called. Help my Nintendo nerds.
Adventure of Zelda, Adventure of Link.
Okay.
Is a direct sequel to the original Zelda.
Cool.
But I don't think that's the Downfall timeline.
Okay.
I think the Wind Waker timeline is the one where you'd lose. I could be wrong.
Oh,
because they have to flood Hyrule.
Nice. Oh, look, Mario and Luigi are getting along.
Yeah, everyone's getting along.
Everyone is here.
The adult timeline.
Oh, Windows adult timeline? Okay, so adult timeline has a time where Ganon comes back, the hero doesn't show up, and they have to flood Hyrule.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why I thought it was the Downfall timeline. Yeah, Fallen Hero timeline has a link to the past,
So
to Awakening, the Oracle's games, and a link between worlds in it.
Now, it probably doesn't matter that much because the games are like still relatively self-contained, but would looking up the timelines be spoilerous for me at all?
No, I don't think it would.
Okay. I mean, I have seen BDG's video on it, so...
Yes, I don't think it does...
The best character right there, sitting next to this tiny little... this idiot, worst character.
Well, they're both sad because...
There's some big Gorons, my dude. I got a big sword from that big Goron. Very good.
Their daughter and best friend don't get to come back because they're sages. Oh, look, there they are. They're glowing lights in the sky.
That's fair.
Imprisoning Ganon.
I assumed that the big fish king, what was his name? I assumed that he just wasn't over there because he needed to be shuffled away from the fire, and it's like it's so much effort to shuffle back. It takes me so long to shuffle around.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly they're not dead. They're right here.
Oh, they're not dead. No, they just have a job now.
They just have their memories back, or whatever that is.
Well, this is all of these shots are after you. This is the adult timeline after you've been sent back.
Okay.
Everyone's grown up.
Yes, that does make sense. Here he is. Do they not age?
Weird.
I know they don't look much older, but they just straight up not age.
The shot is more important than it seems.
Wait, what? This shot of looking up through this window?
This shot, yeah.
This shot that's about to happen. look that important.
Navi left.
Oh. Alright. They were vaguely useful, I guess.
There we go. Constant companion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
And sometimes I did. Sometimes I did. Hey, listen. Sometimes, very, very occasionally, it was useful.
Oh, the Heroes Defeated timeline does eventually have the original Zelda and second one eventually right at the end of it.
Oh, we're back here. I remember this scene. Should we not be wandering into ourselves at this point? Hey, yo, you're about to make a terrible mistake, maybe don't.
Yeah.
Yep.
You two can.
If you
still
want,
see
you
it,
could
but
just
I
cut
think
just before it goes to that filter and just not have this conversation.
That's true. I could actually just trim a little bit out.
As
I'll figure
Simon
it out.
OK says, the timeline is actually collapsing in
Hello.
that. Hello,
Is
by the way.
That what's happening?
We have literally just finished.
Somebody's been here
Are
a
the
little bit.
sages dead? I don't think so. I think the sages are just
Well,
like in the spirit realm or wherever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess this is fully like. What? Why are you playing?
I didn't realize you were still.
No, I'm not. That was not me.
That
I
was
don't know what that was.
weird.
This screen is just stuck on the end screen. I moved us onto face cam for the stream
Yeah.
anyway.
No, I know, but like, and you just add some random notes.
Some random notes did happen.
Weird.
Right, I gotta get this off my screen before my eyes die.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, my eyes are dying
Yeah.
on
I'm just
this version of
gonna
it.
end the emulation.
If you press some buttons,
I
it probably
guess.
goes back to the title screen.
I've tried,
They're
it
always working.
doesn't. I've tried
That's
every
the point.
button at this point.
All of the sages
getting out of here.
awaken, I guess, except Rauru. But like, Darunia goes to fight Volvagia, potentially dies, and then is then awakened as a sage. Ruto goes to face things in the Water Temple, and potentially dies and becomes a sage. Saria goes to deal with things in the Forest one. That's still correct. Naboru. Well, Naboru. I guess you effectively. You beat her when she's under mind control, and then she gets taken away again, and you don't see her between when the witches take her away again and when she. That is a point.
Okay.
Pretty much all of the sages, they might all be post mortem sages.
Died, right? Because even Big Bro goes and fights the weird fire snake dragon.
Yeah,
lizard.
and then you don't see him again until he's in the Temple of Sages.
What happens to Fish Princess?
You see her in the temple, in the Water Temple that she's gone into.
Yeah.
And then she goes ahead of you.
She goes ahead of us.
Like when you meet her near the beginning of it, I believe she goes ahead of you, and then you never see her again.
Do you not?
I don't think so.
I dragged her all the way out of the Water Temple.
That was out of Jabu Jabu's belly.
I don't remember seeing her in the Water Temple.
You met her, and she's like, "Hey,
remember
you're my husband, but right now we can't do this. Yeah, go. We got to solve this." And then she swims up, and you follow her, and that's where you find the first water changing level thing.
Man, I do not remember that cutscene.
Yeah.
I do not remember that cutscene at all.
Impa went to the Shadow Temple to deal with Bongo Bongo, and you just don't see her.
No,
you're told she goes to deal with it, but you don't actually see her.
Yeah, she probably couldn't bongo with the Congo.
Well, she didn't have the Eye of Truth, so I assume Bongo Bongo kind of had it
walked
easy.
off a ledge thinking there was a thing there. Fell to her death, doesn't have video game powers like we do.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see it. I don't know whether it's intentional, but they very much do have multiple characters, multiple of the sages going to the temples to deal with the threat, and then not seeing what happens to them.
Interesting.
So it seems intentional. So maybe even Rauru died
the
years
multiple
ago.
timelines came out of just them deciding to fix a plot thing somewhere, a plot hole somewhere.
Yeah,
right?
I think
they took a great time to do it.
But they,
They
sorry, say
didn't
again?
necessarily need to do the timeline thing, but
Yeah, I don't
But
hate
that, like,
it.
right, the
nice.
timeline, I think, rather than it being like split at every time there's a decision point, it's Zelda uses the Ocarina of Time to send you back, and the magical time artifact sending you back gives you kind of a split.
Gives you the option to do that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, like, again, there are a couple of things that happen in the game that like could arguably be time fuckery, but they don't really dwell on it. So
The one with the Song of Storms is totally reasonable. It is there's a word for it where information like appears out of nowhere within a
Yeah.
time story. It's
yeah,
that thing.
it's
That doesn't
it's the is it the grandfather paradox?
kind of.
Isn't it based on that? I think there is a word for it where like the original piece of information is lost to time because, it loops. Yeah, like the thing that made
A thing.
the version that you copied
Kind of,
from
yes.
ends up being the copy from the original. Yeah,
Yeah.
forget
But
how
that
it works.
doesn't. That tends to not mess up
It
time
doesn't
in
mess
any way.
anything up. It's just
There's
like
just no explanation
there is
for where
no
it.
start point, and therefore this
Yes.
is a paradox, and therefore this is time fuckery.
Yeah.
It's different to the you going back and killing your grandfather paradox.
I meant being your own grandfather.
Yes, that's what I mean. Yeah, yeah. It's the being your own grandfather just means that
Killing your own
something that
grandfather is
beginning
the reverse
the-
of that paradox, where it is always ended and therefore never ended.
Yeah.
But being your
which
own
is the
grandfather has
definitely
always
less
started.
stable one.
Yes. Yes.
But
If
yeah,
you
you get three
get access to
three
a time
timelines.
machine, it's okay to
Test
be your
these
own
out.
grandfather. It's not okay to kill your own grandfather. That's the lesson to learn
Unless your own grandfather is Hitler.
Yes.
It still makes the timeline awkward. Could you get someone else to do it kill your grandfather for us, rather than do it yourself? Just in
causality.
case.
I've linked in the channel where we talk to each other, not in the Twitch channel. But I've linked the timeline page of
I shall
the
have a
official
gander.
book. Although I think they've changed it once or twice,
Yeah,
and
they
it's
have.
also missing. It's missing Breath of the Wild because
For all
Time travel
practical
is impossible at the moment.
No, time travel is definitely possible. We are moving through time at 1 second per second.
yeah, it's pretty good.
We are time traveling. We're just doing it linearly.
Yeah,
I mean, some people travel through time at slightly different speeds, namely astronauts.
yeah.
True.
They don't move it. It's not very different, but it is ever so slightly different.
I'll take it.
Time
Yeah.
travel
Shall we-
argument. Oh, cool page.
Shall we play Majora's Mask next time on next Monday?
Well, the question is whether we move on to Majora's Mask immediately, or if we do an interim game.
Yeah, I was thinking of having like a small
no.
break. I was considering
Yeah.
like we might find something
Okay.
small to fill. I think we have a spreadsheet hidden away somewhere that has plenty of
Yeah.
options.
We do have, yeah.
Yeah, I
But
think
we
we
seem
definitely
to
got
piqued
some
Eddie's
ideas.
interest to try Majora's Mask.
Oh,
so it is
absolutely.
very high up on the list of things.
as a
to do.
first Zelda game, this was lovely. This was even being 24 years old, this game still holds up. I had obviously there's stuff that's dated in it and there were frustrations along the way, but like the overall experience was good.
Yeah.
Even at 24
I think-
years on.
I think we replicated the experience of
Thanks for the
talking with your
victory.
friends, like at the playground, and people saying, "Hey, you could do this,"
Yeah.
without needing to do like the walkthrough experience, which
Yeah, you guys
It's
really
good,
replicated
but-
the playground experience by bullying me constantly.
oh my gosh, you couldn't
Like,
even defeat.
I can.
I couldn't even throw the bomb. I couldn't even do it with the slippers on the whole game.
Like, I can hear a big hand coming for you. I can never remember if it's a wall master or a floor master.
I can't
think
believe
it's a
it
wall
literally
master.
took until the very last
Very
one of
last
those in
string.
the game
Yeah.
for me to actually notice what the noise was.
Yeah,
That's-
like I'm gonna say something just before it hits. That's what I'm gonna go
You
for.
timed that perfectly.
so good.
It was devastating for me.
If you do give it a watch back, you'll be able to, now you know the noise. You will hear it before the door opening
The
cutscene.
thing is, I've definitely heard that noise before.
Yeah,
That was the worst bit about it.
yeah. It's a weird whoosh thing. There's also a shadow under your feet. that
Yeah,
tells you it's
that
coming.
I did notice before, and I kept trying to notice it, but it was in the moment. It's often very difficult to spot.
In other games where they appear, or at least in one of the other games where they appear, the shadow does its thing, but I'm not sure if you get an audio cue or not.
Oh, that would be annoying.
But they're only in a few rooms. You can even use one to when you're trying to do a dungeon quickly. You can actually use one to get back to the entrance fast. To take like you go down one arm of it,
I
get
see.
picked up, deposit at the entrance, and go the other way.
Sort of a shortcut. I get you.
Yeah.
Quite a few of the dungeons have loops in them, aren't just straight up dead ends. So
Yes, they like to have you loop through the central piece a lot with either a new item or a newer angle. Like if you're in like
Yeah.
Dodongo's cavern, has you go through the center room like multiple times across bridges and stuff.
yes, it does.
The water temple is
The
a
water
very
temple,
prime
obviously.
example of you going through the central chamber a bunch. But a lot of the other ones still have that going on. The forest temple was another one, right, where you had the central chamber where the pose were. You went off one ring, got some of the pose, went back through the center, out like
Right.
yeah.
Yes. Yes, I do remember that. Man, feels like an age ago we did that.
Yeah.
But I guess it's been a couple of months at least, given that this is stream number 13.
Yeah, good number of streams.
Not bad. That worked quite nicely.
Actually, yes, no, the
Thank
chat
you.
makes well done, Eddie. You beat the game.
Well done. Congratulations. You beat one of the
I've had a real
essential
gamer
video games.
childhood now.
You successfully didn't have the downfall timeline. Well done.
Yeah, that's true. My canonical timeline is that I did a win.
Yeah, you get two
So I can
timelines.
only play games from that timeline now, right? That's how that works?
Yeah.
child timeline because the point of view that we followed was becoming a kid again,
Okay, which timeline does... Which
which
timeline
means
does,
Majora's Mask.
That was exactly what I was about to ask.
Yes,
Well, but I won as an adult. Why do I got to...
you get both.
Oh,
are
I
from
get
Ren.
both. The hero is triumphant gets both timelines. Nice.
Yeah.
So I'm banned from ever playing A Link to the Past, A Link
Oh.
Between Worlds, all of these games. I see.
Well,
And
the
Original
bottom-
Legend
the
as
ones
well.
at the bottom.
You really like A Link to the Past one. You really
Yes,
like games, isn't it?
It's very good. So I would say the two games that sort of prop up the series in terms of design philosophy and ideas and themes going throughout it is the one we just finished and A Link to the Past. A Link to the Past is like the one that defines. It's not the first one, so a lot of things come from the original Zelda. But I feel like the 2D Zeldas are epitomized by A Link to the Past, and the 3D Zeldas are epitomized by Ocarina of Time.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Admittedly, Breath of the Wild
Breath
is
of
a
the Wild
wildly
could, yeah.
different game, but that doesn't have a style of game propped on it yet. It is its own thing.
Right.
If Breath of the Wild 2 uses it, it could possibly be the more open worldy Zeldas. Although there's some, I wouldn't really call this one open world. There are avenues that open up.
Yes.
Cadence of Hyrule is the most.
Is a rhythm game. It's a was it Crypt of the Necrodancer? Wait, no.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a
It's a
Crypt of the
rhythm game.
Necrodancer like
Spin-off. Yeah. If we like we sound like we're going to end up in Majora's Mask, it's going to be a somewhat different experience, including the fact that while I have got to the end of the game, I haven't done all the side stuff. So some of it we're going to be doing together.
Yeah, that's cool.
I
Also-
definitely played more of Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
I can't remember where I left off in both of these games because they've been ages, but yeah.
Also, the way it works means a lot more kind of trying things on a loop, and then in a later loop, you've learned a thing and going back and doing it.
Yes, this is the one that... spoilers for Majora's Mask. Admittedly, I've never played it, so I'm talking from hearsay. You have 3 days to stop the moon from crashing into the planet?
Yes,
something
every
like
time
that?
every time we've done a time loop thing, and I think I've made a reference to at some point 72 hours remain.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Like
think
dawn
you
of
have.
dawn of the first day,
Yes.
or dawn of the final day 24. Like there's a title card
It's
that
iconic.
drops when the clock tower rings each day.
Okay, that's cool.
it has an impact that sticks in the mind because
Yeah. It's a big
Um,
title card. What's the word? Like set piece sort of thing.
yeah, well, like the screen starts like edging, like the edge of the screen comes in a bit as it ticks down to midnight, and then title card drop.
Cool.
I like it. Also, Ocarina of Time, Song of Time, the one that doesn't do much except move some blocks around in this game, is the thing you use to reloop. So you'll be playing that song a lot more in that
Okay.
game.
Is it even the same buttons?
Yes.
That's quite nice. That's a nice.
Notably, the one thing that was never picked up on in this playthrough because it was never relevant is whenever you play the Song of Time to move one of those blocks, I believe you're flipping it through time between the child timeline and the adult timeline, and this is only apparent at least to me, in a room in Goron City. There's a room that was full of lava with no obvious way across it. And in the adult timeline, I think, or is it in one of them, there are blocks. There are time blocks, the ones that you move with the Song of Time in that room.
I know the room you mean now. I didn't get to the other side of that.
Yeah,
I never noticed that one.
They go from whatever the other timeline is to and they let you across the room.
Huh. I've got to reload the game and do that now.
But the game just doesn't really point to that. It just like, the Song of Time moves these blocks.
Huh.
But the reason, it's timing them. But yeah, Majora's Mask will be quite different. Still, it's still a game I love. It has a very different approach. It still has dungeons. Okay. There are only 4 dungeons, but there's lots of other stuff going on.
Yeah. I mean, it's a different type of puzzle where, like, you know, like it has that time loop game thing of presumably it is achievable in one run, but you have to know exactly what you need to do.
I'm not sure if you can achieve everything in one run. There are too many side objectives, maybe.
But do you keep things between the loops then?
Yeah.
You keep specifically items and masks. And that's the important thing.
Sure. Okay. Right. Fair enough.
What you don't keep is like ammo and money that you haven't deposited in the bank. The bank somehow works.
The bank.
Yeah.
All right.
We're gonna get that line.
I found an infinite money glitch.
Yeah, it is not possible to do it in one cycle.
Yes, you can't. I just don't think there's enough, even with the time slowing time.
Okay, fair enough.
It's a time slowing song. There is a side quest that I've never completed that pretty much takes the whole 3-day loop to do.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
You would have to, apparently for one of the things, you would have to do 2 temples and powder kegs before the first night.
Oh yeah, fair. Yeah.
So
complete it in one loop, the first loop.
In order to get like one of the things you need to complete the game.
Within 24. I don't know what the time conversion is, but like you'd have 24 hours to do that, or I guess 48 if you've half time. But yeah. But seeing as the biggest side quest is something I have never attempted, it's going to be an experience for both of us, I guess.
Never attempted that. All right, fair enough.
I've had the start of it. I know how it starts, but as a kid, I was too focused on trying to do the main quest, and which.
Have you seen me get distracted by side quests?
Well, it is side quest the game.
Yeah.
And you get a reward, a very important reward, if you do every side quest.
Interesting.
Oh, sorry, every side quest that gives you a mask, and I'm not telling you what the reward is, but the game is different.
You didn't complete every side quest.
I know what it is though.
Huh.
As a kid, I had
important, but not
walkthrough book.
Critical, is what you're saying.
Yes, important.
Interesting.
Important, but not critical.
I have one guess as to what this item is. If you'll indulge me.
If you want to guess, you can. No, sorry. I'll give you that one for free. It's not a giant.
Don't lie.
Roll.
No.
But yeah, no. I've even name dropped it, and it's all good. because you do not know where, and it's all fine.
No, right. I have no idea. These things
So
take
I'm
like 3
looking
hours or
forward to
2.5 hours, 2.5, 3 hours, and I have no idea
and
what.
there are 13 of them. So,
And there are. Oh, I see. You name dropped it at some point in one of these streams.
Yep.
Time to scour all. I can't do the maths quick enough. 30 hours of footage.
I mean, it's going to be. I also have no idea
a
how
good
long
night.
it takes.
Have a good time with
Yeah.
that, dude.
No.
Yeah.
We are
Yeah, I have
wrapping
no
up
idea
here
how long
anyway.
it
I haven't
takes.
actually
Don't forget to click all the
Color
links in the
Magic.
description and stuff, because we do other stuff and it's all lots of
Yeah.
fun
do,
and
yeah.
you should pay attention
Yeah.
to it. It's all
Color
free
Magic's
at
quite
the
good.
moment.
Color Magic's
Yeah,
quite
I've,
good.
I've never
Forgive
gone
us
that
this
far.
world,
I think the first one I've read was more in the Timeline series. So yeah.
Fair enough. Color Magic is book 1.
Yes, I know it's
Yeah.
book 1, but it's
Which is
also
why I
like,
started
not
with it.
recommended to
But
start
yeah.
at book 1.
Yes. I was told that, and then I ignored people because I'm autistic and started at book 1.
Fair.
Gotta do them in order. What the hell?
Yeah, exactly. So I think Mort is like 4 or something.
I mean, the
Anyway.
first one I read was the Tiffany Aching films,
fair
novels, because I was
they're
young.
great.
But
Fair
yeah. Anyway, that's Discworld.
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
this
Anyway,
is
yeah.
This
we
is
are
pod
Hexagorgon.
racing.
I look forward to Majora's Mask. It's going to be quite a different experience.
Yes.
Yeah,
obviously,
absolutely.
we took longer on Ocarina of Time than you'd expect.
Did we now?
I think we took longer than because we're chatting and messing around and doing the side quests and stuff.
How long to beat Ocarina of Time?
So we did what? 13? We took 39 hours.
No, a bit less than that.
Sure. Main story, Ocarina of Time.
What's extras in this?
Yeah, so
Side
that's
quests?
so that's the side quests. So we did extras.
Okay.
So we're more in line with extras or
What
completionists.
was that? Which is about 31 hours. We didn't do completions. We didn't get everything. Well, we got nearly everything actually.
got
There's somewhere
close.
between there.
Like you'd have to still
probably
go hunt
about
down the
on time then, because like the streams are often closer to 2.5 hours than
Yes,
3
fair.
hours. So
But I have no idea, like, because Majora's Mask is so side questy, I assume like we're going to be running around doing stuff, and I have no idea how long it's going to take. The main game is shorter. The completion is also shorter, but the main game is shorter. But we're going to be doing a lot of other stuff.
is the extras longer?
The difference is bigger, I assume. Could be wrong.
It doesn't matter too much.
Yeah.
We can look at that. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Anyway, it's gonna be a different experience. Some of it's gonna be actually trying to figure it out together.
Yeah, for sure.
Um,
Yeah, but we will do something a little bit different in the interim, just to give us a little bit of a Zelda break.
yes. I don't know
Whatever
when
that
we'll
is.
announce that within the next week, but
Yeah. You'll find out when you join the lovely stream next week.
Control turned off.
But you should join the lovely stream on Wednesday.
You should
Well, we
join
are
the lovely
playing
stream on Wednesday.
the lovely Night
We're
of the
having a
Woods.
lovely time in the
Greg
night of the
Simulator. Oh, sorry, hand stabbing simulator. What?
Yeah.
Oh my word! What a ridiculous mini game.
Yes.
Yeah, this
so good
has a
at it.
chance of being a week of finales if we've somehow timed this well. I don't know how much we have left of Night in the Woods, but
I don't
basically,
think it's going to be. I think there's a lot. We've only just witnessed maybe a murder happen, and I assume that's important.
I think
maybe
there's more game.
it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Is the
And
answer.
the finale of Elves All the Way Down is obvious, right? I just keep playing elves.
It's
It's when Mark Rosewater announces there'll be no more elves in Magic.
which hang on, isn't there a cycle of finales? Does elves use one
There
of
is.
them?
Yeah, it's finale of Devastation.
That's there we go. There you go.
There's
Yeah,
a chance
that's
that I'm
the
playing it
finale.
on
You know.
Thursday,
That's what
depending.
if we have a finale on Wednesday, you do have to play finale Devastation.
Yep. Okay, I've got deck lists with it in, so I accept.
Nice, brilliant. All right, tune in on Wednesday to find out if Jamie will be playing that deck on Thursday.
So, yeah.
Yeah, you can see all that. We've got like the stream schedule and stuff listed below now. I think that should be in the description area, so you can see we do these every Monday. We do Night in the Woods. Well, we currently do Night in the Woods every other Wednesday, and Magic on Thursdays. Tune in for the lot. Click on all the other stuff down there. We've got YouTube channels. We've got Facebook, Twitter, all that goodness. We've got a podcast called Win Prizes. A new episode hopefully coming out soon, because it should be coming out on Friday if I've done things right, but I'm a bit behind schedule, so it might not come out on Friday, but I'm trying.
I've started doing a review pass. It's okay.
I
We'll
also
get
need
there.
to listen.
But yeah, yeah. Look at the description. All the links are down there. Rather than giving you a long ass spiel, you know how to read, you people probably. So
I don't know how to read,
Twitch.tv. You know how to read. Sorry, Alex.
Yeah, and we'll be back. So next thing we'll be back with is here on Wednesday.
See you soon.
Yeah, see you then. Bye everyone.
Bye-bye.